Hello everybody, my name is Ice Sniper, and if y'all don't know me, well, you should get to know me, because I don't think none of you will try to go to my YouTube channel description where everything has almost all the details of me, but with small words, a small sentence out of me, I guess. But anyways, I came here to theorize Amber Freeman. Amber Freeman. Yes, you heard me. The girl who was born in Westboro went to college and goes to university with all her friends Tara, Mindy, Chad, Wes, and Liv. All started is that Tara chit-chatting with Amber Viva that Amber wanted to get a close attention from Tara. Eventually, the original script was taken out, and it seems that the director didn't want homophobic slurs at them, or didn't want to have to do with slurs at all, so they took it out. I would have just accepted it that these two were actually so close than the actual script. Eventually, Mendy said, "Oh, if I can have her, no one can," to Amber Freeman. But Wes thought that it was him. So Mendy played along, saying, "You have a crush on Tara?" Wes is like, "No." Amber proceeds, and then everybody talking about Tara and Sam doing her own thing, saying that she moved away because it caused her problems to her family. And yeah, so Amber Freeman. Amber Freeman is one of two main antagonists along with Richie of Scream 2022, the fifth installment of the Scream movie franchise and a posthumous antagonist in Scream 5. She became obsessed with the original Stab film after moving into 261 Turner Lane, Stu Marker's former house. However, she was not fond of the sequel after being disgusted with Stab 8. Recall that Stab 8 was horrible for them, so she had to recreate it. Now, that doesn't mean Amber had to go psycho, right? Without Richie. Let me tell you this. She will still be disgusted of Scream 8, but if she didn't have anyone, she'll probably find someone else instead of Richie. She would have still kept going. So don't say, "Oh, she wouldn't do it." No, she did it for fun, because she wanted to recreate what was best for her. Simply known as Stab, she met Richie, Crush, whatever, on Stab subreddit. Yeah, she became so obsessed with Stu Marker, and she wanted to make the original script more fantastic so people can just be famous about it and be like, "Oh my gosh, Amber Freeman, she was the first killer to ever be so popular." It's like Jill. Jill wanted to be popular. Amber Freeman wants to be popular, but wants to do it for fun, so that makes a lot of sense. Where they devised a plan to create a requel to the original Stab using the Carpenter sisters, as the basis for the movie, Tara as the victim, and Sam as the villain. The whole story was Sam left because she thought she was turning into her father. Eventually, she can't escape her own nightmares, what her father did, or what any of that did for her. Eventually, Amber had to stab Tara a bunch of times so Sam could come here. She didn't have to do it 6 times, but if she wasn't doing it 6 times, Richie would have thought her weak and blame it on her. So Tara would have put him in prison instead of Richie. Richie would have gotten away as Sam Carpenter, and Tara being the victim, but actually goes with jail as Sam and Amber. But that didn't happen. Instead, both of them, Amber and Richie, died at the end of the movie. Pretty revealing. Goose. I like it. I like 3 and 5 a lot. I'm obsessed with it. She's also Tara's Carpenter former best friend, turned nemesis Richie Chris, accomplice, and secret girlfriend. On the 25th anniversary of the original 1996 Woodsboro murders, they put their plans into motion and lured Sam back to Woodsboro by targeting Tara. Now, Tara didn't know any of this. Sam did not tell her what her father did because she'll probably scare off Tara. But then she said to Tara, "I'm gonna go to get a snack." She finally saw her father in the mirror saying, "Are you gonna not tell Tara yet?" Sam understood the situations, and she knew that the truth will come out either way. She just wanted to explain to her so no hate in the future for her or her sisters. Her sister, not sisters. Eventually, Scream 6 becomes a little complicated. I still want to watch it. I watched too many spoilers, but I still want to watch it. Like, I watched Scream 5. Where were we? Amber committed most of the attacks, murders in the movie. She killed, among others, Vince, that's Stu's nephew. Sheriff Judy Hicks even murdered one of the main legacy characters, Dewey Riley. Now, Dewey was extremely weak, so he wouldn't survive Scream 6. Even so, even if he moves away, you know. But I think the thing is if Dewey was still alive, he'll probably just quit it all and just be like, "I'm moving to another place." But instead, he risked his life saying we must shoot them in the head for the final character explanation that Sam warned him. She is way smarter. She's like, "Screw that, you'll get killed anyways." And Dewey's like, "Hell no, I'm doing this for the greater good." You know. Because of this, she became the archery of his ex-wife, Gail Weathers. Now, Gail Weathers is a bit sassiness within her, so I understand why. Who, in revenge, with help from Cindy Prescott, hey, our girl, leave her for dead by lighting her on fire with the stove in her house. She is later shot in the head by her ex-girlfriend, that's in a video coming out soon, explaining what's the relationship between Amber and Tara. I hope you're ready for that. Tara, once Amber managed to put a fire out, she was portrayed. Okay, and that's it. Background. At some point, Amber's parents bought Stu Marcus' old house at 261 Turner Lane, and after researching the history behind it, Amber became a fan of the original Stab 1997, featuring Vane's view as Stu, the former resident of her home, and the Ghostface killing spree. She instantly became a fanatic. She was angry with the sequel, particularly the 8th film, which she deemed to be inferior quality. She later recalls to Cindy Prescott that the problem with the Stab franchise is no bad guy to keep coming back. In the Woodsboro High, Amber formed close friendship with Tara because Christina Carpenter, her mother's tendency to get drunk, she discovered that Tara's sister Samantha was the illegitimate daughter of Billy Loomis, the original Woodsboro killer and mastermind. When Stab 8 2001 was released, Amber was like, oh wait, Amber, like many of the fans were disappointed, not really because it was simply called Stab, but there was a poor storyline that didn't follow the path of the Stab movies. Murder slasher who do need narrative, and there was no Sidney Prescott character either. The fans became so mad that they were accused of being toxic fandom after meeting a fellow friend, Richie Chris. I don't know why I call him that all the time, like the last guy, I don't know how to pronounce it. On a Stab subreddit, they decide to appease the fandom by creating a requel to Stab 8. Essentially, a reboot of Stab, but also a sequel, which include new characters as well as bringing back the legacy character. The pair devised the plan. Richie approached Samantha in her new hometown, where he grew close to her, while Amber prepared to attack her sister to lure her back to town. The plan was to use Samantha as the ghost face of their movie, giving her connection to the legacy character who bring them back. Use Tara as basis of their movie to bring in all friends and their new generations of victims. So, we all understand that. But you know what people said is that there were two Ghostface for a terrorist attack. Mm-mm, there wasn't. In this article, it says that Richie was with Samantha in her new hometown. So they planned it before she attacked anyone. So she was alone, but she had an old footage of her brushing her hair while Richie is doing the usual stalking. So she goes to her house for a bit of distraction between 5 minutes since her home was closer because Tara just runs with a knife and tries to go to her house, right? So that makes a lot of sense for it. Now, the reason why Amber wanted this is because it sucked really low. Like Sab 8 didn't have any franchise, they didn't have Sunny Prescott, they didn't have anything. So she's basically a fan, but wants to be the star of the show too. So she said, if there was no bad guys to keep coming back, it might as well continue the Scream franchise, even if there's no coming back. Now that's okay. No one needs to come back after that. But what happens if there was actually things? What happens if nothing happened? If Scream or Stab 8 didn't come out, what would happen? Nothing. Amber will still be the most popular girl in school, trying to get the boys and girls' attention, while Tara just sits and be with her best friends. Also, Tara and Amber relationship soon video, and that would just be, So I get what I'm doing, and I get what I'm doing. I get what I'm getting. You know what I did? No. Anyways, it was part of the problem that Amber wanted to be famous. And if y'all don't believe me, she said that the Scream 8 franchise was so angry, the fans didn't like it, so she decided to make a requel out of it and wants to be famous too. But hey, that's just some kind of way to just, Amber Freeman and stuff, so yeah. There you have it. Amber Freeman's things. I didn't say her birth and stuff, but she basically lived at Westboro and was born at Westboro, so I get people just saying no, she wasn't born there. No, she was born there. She met Tara because they were neighbors. I think they had to move houses. I think Tara wanted to move houses. No, Amber wanted to move houses because she thinks the Scream 8 wasn't enough. So she decided, okay, if I want to have a friend group, I better make one. And at the end, she got what she wanted, her fame, her requel, and she died like the rest of the Scream Ghostface. Anyways, that's all I have. If you guys enjoyed the video and you want to see more videos in the future right now, subscribe, because I won't be making a voiceover on my videos once in a while. I'm still getting used to it. It's still being, stuff like that, but, it's life. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future. Right now, like the video if you like it, and we'll see each other in the next one. Peace out.